We will be discussing why do diets fail, and so you end up thinking that the diet really worked. It basically becomes even slower the next time you're trying to lose weight. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, the #1 place for permanent weight loss without any fad diet or fancy gym. In today's video, we will be discussing why do diets fail and what can we do about it. Come January, all of us try or hop on to new weight loss plans or programs, and invariably most people are not able to stick to it even more than a week. So in this video, we'll understand why does that happen and what can we do instead so that we get onto a plan that we can stick to till the end of the year. So if this is of interest to you, then let's dive in. The first reason why diets really fail is because they're not well paced out. What do I mean by this? Think of your body is like a car. When you start a car, do you start it at first gear or in the fifth gear? And what will happen if you do start a car at the fifth gear? It just wouldn't work. So that's the same thing with the body. A lot of us have these resolutions or goals without actually making it into a skill or habit. So you want to really run from the fifth gear. So for example, if you are not someone who runs regularly and your first goal is that I'm going to run 5 kilometers from tomorrow, your body is going to fatigue, you're going to injure yourself. Similarly with diet, if you are someone who has been eating a certain type of food, it needs to be weaned out or good habits needs to be included. Without that, you will end up having a lot of craving, a lot of deprivation, and ultimately you won't be able to stick to it. Now, before I move into the next point, if you are someone who is looking to kickstart your weight loss journey in a way that it lasts with you for the entire year, then I highly recommend that you check out my 5-day weight loss Kickstarter in the description below. This challenge will set you up for success and give you habits and skills that you will need to sustain a weight loss momentum. The next reason why diets actually fail is the lack of adherence. Now, this is not a bit of a surprise for a lot of us because we know that we have not been able to adhere to a diet. So the thing is, a lot of studies have been done and in which they have shown that pretty much a lot of diets do bear success, but the biggest reason why they actually fail is because people are not able to do it or stick to it. But a lot of studies have also concluded that there is a direct correlation of behavioral support and weight loss. And if you do lifestyle changes and weight loss, these are the two things that have the highest correlation to weight loss. So move over restrictive dieting, and what you need is a personalized support system that helps you over a period of time to adopt good lifestyle habits along with nutritional guidelines. The other reason why diets usually fail is because they are actually for short term. So what happens is that when you start a diet for the short term, they're generally, of course, very restrictive in calories, but most of them are actually really focused on cutting down carbohydrate. And what happens when you do that is that there is a glycogen depletion that happens in your body. And when that happens, what you end up losing is a lot of water weight very quickly. So if you remember in this particular video where I talk about holiday weight gain, which is also water weight, it's the same principle that applies here, that when you end up losing weight really quick, really fast, it ends up being a lot of water weight. Now, the thing with these diets and why you don't realize is that because it is designed for a short term, you get spectacular success. And so you end up thinking that the diet really worked. But the moment you resume your own lifestyle and your own eating habits, you end up gaining all the weight back with vengeance. The other reason why diets fail is because of your past history of dieting. In a study done on the participants of The Biggest Loser, it was found that when you go into restrictive diet, your metabolism slows down. In fact, it also remains suppressed during the period. So the more number of diets you're going to do, which you end up regaining, as you've seen in the last point, it basically becomes even slower the next time you're trying to lose weight. So basically, every time you diet, there is a reason why your diets end up failing. So which is why what you need is more of a lifestyle and behavioral guidance rather than restrictive diet. And as mentioned earlier, if that is something that you are looking forward to, then I highly recommend that you check out the challenge in the description below. Now at this point of the video, you have learned that diets fail because of not pacing your habits in a sustainable manner. It fails also due to lack of adherence. It fails due to glycogen depletion, which gives you a sudden weight loss but not sustainable. And of course, your past dieting history. Now, while you wait for our next week's video, do not forget to check out these videos, and we will see you next week.